G'day everyone, and welcome to a special live stream here on Drew's Adventures. I'm down at Port Adelaide, and this that we're looking at right here is the site of the former Port Adelaide Fisherman's Wharf markets. So I'm just going to take a walk around it. I don't think I can get in. I have tried to do that, but yeah, it's not likely. So we're going to have a look at this. This was built in 1953 and it served a number of purposes. It was at one time a spot for cargo to come in, and it was also used for a little while as a museum. So we'll see if there's much around. Oh, yeah, mate, here. And here is what's left of the market. It closed, I believe, in about 2019 or 2020, and there are still some stalls and bits and pieces inside there, but nothing active anymore. Hello Heather, g'day Nanas, welcome in. Nice to have you here. Just taking a walk around Port Adelaide and the former Fisherman's Wharf markets. Now in 1994, this spot became the home of the Fisherman's Wharf market. And as you can see, it's a pretty old building, built in 1953. You can see the rust there, and these are all sheets of asbestos, so I ain't getting too close. But yeah, that's alright Heather, I won't be too long I don't think, but yeah, thanks for joining me. That's inside the markets. Yeah, you can see the old coffee sign there, and even a couple of brooms and stuff in the corner of that back there. But yeah, this closed. Yeah, it sure is, Nanas, I'm live. This closed in I think it was about 2021, 2020, around that time. You can see here this old tram line, and there's now cars here, but this would have been used for the cargo. There was actually cargo stored in this very shed. It was known as shed number 1, and it became the Fisherman's Wharf markets in 1994. It only closed about, I think, just before the pandemic. Now, unfortunately, I did forget my gimbal today. But, yeah. How cool is this history, though? Imagine back in the early 1960s and 50s, late 50s, when this would have been a hub for cargo and freight. Ooh, don't know what that's pointing to. Big pipe. Yeah. So we're going to take a walk around the building. We can't get inside of it, unfortunately. It is sealed up. I have reconnaissanced it already. But I thought, yeah, I'll just do a live since I'm down this way today. And yeah, you can have a look at the old structure there. Look at that. Bit rusty and crusty. It needed some love. Oh really? Oh, there you go. Oh, cool. Yeah, the Port of LA, that'd be a busy place. Wow, that would be a real busy place. Here we go. Here's what's remaining of someone's stall in this market. As I say, it's been closed for about, well, yeah, 4 years now. And I believe in 2022 it was supposed to be demolished. But this has not been demolished yet. I think they want to split the block into 2. Let's just have a look at that. But not yet, they haven't done anything yet, so unfortunately, yeah. At the moment, it's just sitting empty. There you go, there's the old logo. Fisherman's Wharf Markets. Oh, I like that display cabinet. Oh, I love that. But yeah, you can see this is such a liminal space kind of building. Be really awesome to actually film a commercial in this, wouldn't it, Nanas? Yeah. Yep, that's right. Exactly, yeah, the Port of LA and Long Beach, yeah. Absolutely. I don't know about what the US is like, but we get a lot of our stuff now from China. China is our biggest trading partner, I think. But yeah, have a look at that. Look at the tram lines there. And as I said, this would have had heaps of goods and all sorts on this dock back in the day when it first opened, before it became a museum for a very short-lived time, and then the markets in 1994. Unfortunately, it just didn't last. Who knows why, but yeah, life oh life, hey. There you go, there's the old logo up there. Bit of art on the side. Something different. And have a look at the old window there. Wow. Probably more to do with the old days when it was used as a cargo storage shed. Of course, containerisation changed things in the 70s, I believe. Maybe a bit earlier. And therefore, a need for a cargo hold like this, a warehouse like this, just did not hold up anymore. There you go, there's the logo up there. Have a look inside here. Wow, look at that. For some cool liminal space. Yeah, that's right. We do. A lot of our shoes and stuff are obviously designed in America, but they're often manufactured still in China or Vietnam or other Asian countries. But yeah, so cool. Yeah, if you can find it, Nanas, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. But yeah, this is what remains now of the Port Wharf Markets, the Fisherman's Wharf Markets, which opened in 1994 and closed about 2021, I believe. And about a year later, they approved this building for demolition and subdivision. But as you can see, it's 2024 and there's nothing changed much. And that is the inside. Upstairs there, you also have market stalls. At least when I went to the market the last time, which would have been about maybe about 2017, I think, was when I went. But unfortunately, yeah, it just didn't last. Thanks everyone for joining me so far. And yeah, Ugg boots. They're so cool, or so warm, I should say. They're cool but warm. So now you can see the change, right? So we've got this new Quest hotel here on this side, and over there is the bridge that still opens for shipping traffic. So what will happen is the boat will come up. believe it's all automated now. It used to be manually done from those little offices up the top there of that bridge, but now it's all manually done. Sorry, automatically done, and the ship will go through with the bridge opening, and then the bridge will close. So we're looking at here the Port Adelaide River, the Port River as it's commonly known. It's got a lot of history. G'day Aussie Urban Exploring, welcome in. Nice to have you all here. And down here they actually run tourist cruises where you can go and see the dolphins of Port Adelaide. Heaps of dolphins down here. Now the Port River itself has a lot of history, both dark history and interesting, cool history. there have been, and I'm sorry about the wind, I'm hand holding the phone, the port has had a number of unalivings occur and people getting thrown off ships, etc. So a lot of interesting history in the port. And of course it was, or still is, South Australia's largest port. These days it's mostly container ships and tankers. But yeah, have a look at that. There's the old markets. That's what's left. It's kind of sad. Hey, National Parks Princess, welcome in. Yeah, you so do, Nanas. You got to come to Australia, mate. Absolutely. Come and visit us here in Adelaide. We'll take you out exploring. Yeah. Nice to have you here, National Parks Princess. Have a look at each other's channels, please, if you aren't already. Go and have a look at each other's channels. That'd be awesome. And this is what remains of a variety style market that we had here in Adelaide. It was called the Fisherman's Wharf Markets, and Fisherman's Wharf Markets operated from 1994 till about 2021, and then I suppose around the time of that virus, the markets closed, so they shut it all down. It was supposed to be demolished 2022, but it still remains. And this was built in 1953, the building that we're looking at right now. 1953, and it was used as a cargo storage shed for many years. In the 70s and 80s, when containerisation came in for cargo and goods, obviously that changed things and there was no need for a shed like this. In the 1980s, they tried to put a museum, sort of a museum in here, but it didn't work out. So in 1994, they allowed this space in here, this market shed, this big shed, to become a market, like a goods market. So it was everything from books to antiques to collectibles. There was a Scientology stall in there. There was a whole heap of really cool stuff that was in here. It was very eclectic. Unfortunately, it just did not last during that virus. As you can see, people have tried to get in here. There are boards on here, so smashed windows that they've tried to tape with ordinary masking tape. But yeah, it's pretty sad. But it's also interesting. It's history. History is always interesting to me, and I hope to you all as well. G'day, John. Welcome in, mate. Oh, it was a hot night in Baltimore. Ooh. I remember how sweaty Baltimore can get. I do remember that. So we're having a look here at the Port Adelaide former Fisherman's Wharf Markets. This is what remains at the moment of this building. And I don't know if it's I don't know if it's ever going to be properly developed for a few more years. I mean, there's a lot of things changing here, but yeah, seems to be no definite plans that ever happen. Yeah, yeah, Nanas, you're right. So this here is obviously one of the original murals on the side of the building. I quite like it. Very, very old. I don't know if I can see any year or date, but I think it says King George Whiting. So for those who don't know, King George Whiting are a very good eating fish. And fish became the logo, of course, because we are right near the Port of Adelaide. So here you go, you got Port River Cruises, and yes, the rain is supposed to be coming in, I believe tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, you can go on cruises here. Let's go over here and have a look. We've got Dolphin and Ship's Graveyard. We have cruise and seafood, we have cultural cruises, and we have private charters that you can do. And there's a little bit of a picture there of one of the old ships that's been left in the port to rot away. Yeah, it's really cool. I like the murals. I like old art. I'm a funny one. Something about abandoned art is also very cool and unusual. And yeah, this was once absolutely bustling, especially on weekends and public holidays. There were always donut stalls and ice cream and inside books and collectibles and you name it. There was items in here from all over the place and quite eclectic. It was a good little place. Here we go. This was the entrance I think that I might have last come in when I came here. 2017. Ew, someone's throwing something on there. And yeah, you can see inside there. Let's have a look. A lot of liminal space. Pretty cool. No, unfortunately, John and I didn't get a chance to meet. I tried to message John with the phone SIM card that I had, but it wouldn't reach John, and I don't know. But yeah, exactly. Yep. I think ultimately a place is what you make of it. You know, I mean, if you get involved in the wrong stuff, then of course, you know, you're likely to have trouble. But if you don't, then yeah, most of the time you'll be alright. Here we go. Here's the old Yelta. This was built 1949 in Sydney. Cockatoo Docks. Now this is a tugboat, as you might have guessed. So I think it's owned now by the Maritime Museum. Oh, look at the little toilets there. Ooh. If you think airline toilets are tight, that looks real tight, those little toilet doors there. Uncomfortable, but yeah. There's the old steam stack. I don't know if it's still steam powered. I don't know with this one. It's called the Yelta. And there's your little lifeboat. Oh, look at that. I think that's I don't know if that's the anchor thing or what that is. But yeah, no, exactly. That's right, Nanas. Yeah, Baltimore's beautiful. I can see why it's called the Charm City. I think it's beautiful, but each to their own, hey? To me, there's something really different about exploring and seeing stuff, even if it's old and spooky to some people or whatever. Now that bridge over there, I believe, is the Derek Diver Bridge, and it's the main freight transport hub for South Australia's freight. So you will see your huge double and triple trailer road trains go through there. We might even go for a little wander if we can over that way. Now this here is the Port Adelaide Lighthouse. Hasn't been active for a long time, but yeah. And we've got a bit of street art here too. Here we go. How I like this. I was raised nearby. When I was 31, I went out to sea. At 116, I moved to this neighbourhood. Although I am now 148, if you turn me on, I party like it's 1869. That's pretty cool. And have a look at that. How accurate is that? Oh yeah, I like that. Plastic bags, fish that are, yeah, got plastic stuck on them, and bottles. Yeah, John, I might well do that when it's open. I believe it opens up sometimes. I don't think it's open right now. I don't know. I think it might be a weekend and public holiday kind of thing. But yeah, this is the Port Adelaide heritage area, I suppose you could say. Some really amazing art here. There you go, TR Visual Arts. So if you're on Instagram or Facebook, they might well have a thing there. And this one is by Structure Design and Dave Sanford. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go for a walk along the waterfront, shall we? So I'm filming this with my new phone. Oh, let's not miss out on this. And I am liking it. I'm liking it. Yeah, it really is. 148. Oh, if only I could get to that. No, I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to live that long. Hey, how cool is that? I reckon that's George from Seinfeld. Surely. You know, we're living in a society. Jade Harland Art and Tiffy Ree. Now they've got these little booths all along here. And I don't know what their design is, but I think you're just allowed to chill out there. Here's another one. We've got this one by work.by.ampersand. Hi Lady Sky, welcome in. Nice to have you here from Kentucky. Now I've been near Kentucky. I didn't cross the river to get into Kentucky, but yeah, I was in Indiana actually, and we went to a spot near Kentucky. Got some really interesting stuff here. I don't know whether it's a whole mix of stuff on here. So I assume that this is a board where anyone can write a message. I'm not totally sure, but yeah. Now, here we go. See which images. Oh, there you go. Various images of all migrant ships to Australia post World War II. Available from 117 Lipston Street, Port Adelaide. That's handy. So if you wanted to find out your family's history, you could go and have a look for that boat that they came in on. Because of course Australia, like all... Yeah, that's right. Italian graffiti, don't speak it, Drew. Yeah. I think so. Actually, this one, I don't know. I'm not sure what language that is at the bottom. As is Vent Tomo Cascio Astro. Maybe it's just the person's name, I think. But yeah, I'm not one to pronounce Italian very well. Despite having had an ex who was Italian, but never learnt the language too well. Ooh, what's in here? Oh, just one big vacant block. Okay. I was hoping we might see something really unique in here, but no, just a big empty block. Oh, cool. Oh, Lady Kenzie. Yeah, cool. Lady Sky. Yeah. Sorry, I always get myself mixed up, but yeah. No, awesome. Welcome in. G'day, Penelope. Well, no, it's not my day off. Unfortunately, my job and my role has become redundant, so I'm looking for a new role straight away, but I'm taking this week and this week only to just relax and do a bit of YouTube and a bit of fun. Anyway, Ellis Island, yes, that's right. I do know of Ellis Island. Have a look at this. What a beautiful, I think it's Art Deco Harbours Board building. I better not film it for too long because apparently it's a college, so don't want to get in trouble, but yeah. Here we go. Something's going on in here. Oh, look at that. They're going to be putting a Rydges hotel in here. Opening 2022. Yeah, it's a little bit late. Yeah, Angel Island, right. Yep. We actually did, Nanas. In Adelaide, we had the Torrens Island quarantine station. They terribly called it, and Torrens Island was the place where a lot of the migrants first came to be checked over for disease and health and all sorts. But yeah, Torrens Island's actually not far from here. However, it's not easily accessible, which is disappointing. But yeah, if you look up Torrens Island, Port Adelaide, you will see some history about Torrens Island. One day I'd like to kayak over to it, but yeah. The Colac, yes. Good question, Aussie Urban Exploring. Now, I did drive past it the other day. The Colac Hotel has been transformed into quite a new looking building. G'day Steph, welcome in. Nice to have you here. Nice to have everyone here. Oh, anyone want to explore some abandoned trolleys? Shopping carts, I think they call them in America, but we call them trolleys. Yeah. Oh, there's our Kmart logo. So I know the US, I don't think has Kmart anymore, but we used to have we still have Kmart in Australia. But yeah, there's some really, really cool stuff here. Look at this, the Country Arts SA building. Yeah, we do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Colac Hotel, completely been renovated, completely gutted from the inside out, and it looks like it's a real 5-star kind of place now, which I'm not sure is great for the heritage aspect of it, but yeah, it is what it is, right? Oh, look at this beauty on the corner. I do like that. Let's go, just check no one's coming around here. Let's go over here. There we go. What have we got? This is beautiful, this building. Yeah, it's called Port Adelaide, John. So Port Adelaide, P-O-R-T, not P-T. And yes, heaps of history, heaps and heaps of history down here. It's worth having a look through the roads on Google Maps, Google Earth. Oh, I love this. It's one of the buses there. And we're going to go have a look and see what this building is, because I actually don't know myself what this building is. It's a bit cold and a bit windy here, so apologise everyone if you're getting wind buffeting. I need to figure out a little method for my phone. Here we go. It is the former Port Adelaide Custom House. Designed by George Thomas Light in 1877, constructed by Williams and Cleve, the building was completed in 1879. It was initially the home of the Custom Department and Marine Board and was the fourth custom house in Port Adelaide. It was constructed in the Victorian Italianate style of bluestone and freestone dressings. It has extensive cellars and an observation tower and is built on timber footings on reclaimed land. It occupies the site of the original 1841. Ah, yeah, that's all right. That's all good, Heather. Oh, I need quite a few to get to 4,000 views, or sorry, 4,000 hours, but I'm getting there. I think I've still got about maybe about 800 hours to get to 4,000, so appreciate it. Yeah, American R. Yeah, Baltimore. Can't do that very well, can I? But yeah, here's one of our metro buses. And this building, you can see that bluestone, freestone style in it, and the architecture there. And that one on the corner is now the Member of Parliament for this area. I don't know what you'd call that, but that's a nice style. Yeah, thank you, Heather. Thank you. Yeah, Port Adelaide, yep. Oh, look at these windows. Oh, I like them. I love them. In fact, that is beautiful. Check that out. Wow. Now that's what you call classy architecture, hey? None of this shoebox stuff. Looks like it's empty, actually. Well, there you go. There's the foundation stone. I'm not sure if this is something that happens so much overseas, but in Australia, a lot of buildings, the older buildings, had foundation stones that were either laid by a member of parliament or someone who was important, like a church leader or a local mayor. I'm not sure if that's something that's done much elsewhere, but yeah, some incredible history here. Wish we could get inside that. I don't think we can. But yeah, right, there you go. There's a little look inside. Obviously being converted to some sort of office complex or business at some point. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Let's go up here, because I did see a building up here that was 100% abandoned. Oh, let's have a look down here. Oh, I found a little hole down here. I'm going to be careful I don't lose my phone, but is there anything much visible? No. There's the basement of it anyway. Wow, look at that. Ooh, that's different. Wow. Someone might have been squatting there, I don't know. But yeah, it's just a little hole in the wall, literally. Here on the side of this building. This old customs house. Imagine the stories that this basement could tell. G'day Fairy and Sir Stash, nice to have you here. Just having a look around Port Adelaide. Some of the old buildings and some of the architecture down here, which is really quite magnificent. Yeah, this one's definitely empty, I'm pretty sure, but I doubt it's at all accessible. That's a different one. Hans Eman. Poor Hans. Yeah, you can see that wood panelling inside there. Here we go. Yeah, this one's the abandoned one. Look at this. This is an oldie. I reckon that would date back to about the same time, but... Oh, hang on. Is that open? No, it's not open. But yeah, this one's seen a bit over its recent time. The old architecture. Wow. Oh, there's a little gap in here. Is there anything much visible in there? Let's have a look. Can I get this to focus? There's that many cameras on this phone that I'm not too sure if we can or not. Oh yeah, there you go. That's having a look through the little mail slot. Pretty interesting. Yeah, so many places that have this kind of architecture, but there is something really magical about these spots. Oh, have a look at that. There's an oldie as well. Up there, straight in front of us. Wow. It's got broken windows. So cool. And then we come over here to one here which has been restored quite nicely. I'm just looking for little plaques. Oh, here you go. Here's another example though of a foundation stone. Yeah, so in this case, the foundation stone was laid by the mayor. Thomas John King, JP, was the mayor in 1884 when he put this stone down. Oh, look at the architecture. Very, very nice. Oh, yeah. This one's still an active building. Yeah. Oh, I love those little decoration bits on there. Pretty awesome, aren't they? Be nice if they invited me in for a tour. I don't think they will though, but I think it's the council. So the county authority, pretty sure. Now up there we've got the Port Adelaide Enfield flag. We've got the Indigenous Australian flag and the Torres Strait Islander flag. And then over on this side we have the Australian flag and the State of South Australia flag. So that's a little bit of side history there. Oh, this is cool. I just noticed what's on the ground. Yeah, poor Hans. Check this out. This is like a boot scrubbing thing. Now, I don't know if it's original or not. Probably not fully original, but I'm sure something like that would have been here originally. So we'll go back over this side of the road. Actually, no, we won't. We'll go over this, down this way. Here we go. We've got Ityamapatapina, King Rodney Lane. Okay. So I assume that King Rodney may have been an Indigenous Kaurna man, a chief, well before white man came along here. So I've named a little lane after him here. I really messed up his name, sorry, but we've got this one here, the stowaway. Now I wonder what the stowaway is all about. Working at Mixed Creative. Ah, so it might be an art place. Yeah, it is too. How cool is that? Coffee and bar, food and music, artisans at work, art gallery and events, Mixed Creative. Yeah. It's an old door, that one. Look at the cool old doorknob on that. Wow. It's one for Pocket Watch. Shout out to Pocket Watch. Don't forget everyone, please connect to each other's channels if you haven't already. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is cool. As far as I know, I can walk down here. This is a little lane of different street arts. Street sort of murals. I don't know which way to focus, but yeah. Assuming I can walk past here, down here. Yeah. Yeah, British, yes. Yep. That's very true, Nanas. We did have that British background. How cool is that? It's a repurposed like shipping box. How cool is that? It's made into a little sit down bench. Yeah, wow. Didn't realise we actually had all this stuff. I really did not have a clue, but now I do. And that rhymes that I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Another couple of repurposed shipping boxes there. Look at that. Grundfos. Yeah. Clever. Yeah, the British impact on Australia, Nanas, is still fairly prominent, really. Still fairly big thing here. I don't know if we'll ever become a republic. I really don't know. It could happen in my lifetime. Oh, how awesome is that? Auntie Rata? Cara Gillett 2017. Cara Gillett, aka Auntie Rara. Yep. That's an epic piece of art, that one. Now, here we go. The Kaurna Laneway. Aha. There you go. Here's the information that we were looking for about King Rodney. Now, King Rodney apparently was the first Kaurna man reportedly to that the Europeans encountered when they arrived at Port Adelaide. Ityamapatapina lived in a summer camp with his wife Tankira and daughter Ipariti in the area near the lighthouse near Commercial Road. He and other Kaurna elders often greeted boats arriving in Port Adelaide. Tankara was known as Queen Charlotte. She is thought to have been born in the Clare district. The couple lived in Yartapulti, which is Port Adelaide, as well as various locations in South Australia, including Point Pearce on the Yorke Peninsula and later in Clarendon, which is south of Adelaide. G'day Tracy, welcome in mate. All right, I didn't know that, Penelope. That's cool. So Ipayichi was known as Princess Amelia, born in Yartapulti. She was the daughter of Itiamapina and Tankara. Her name in Ghana means a gentle misty rain. She became a respected Ghana elder and an accomplished weaver. In the early 20th century, she made a significant contribution to the sharing and recording of Ghana words and customs with the SA Museum. Yartapulti was the name that the Ghana people gave to the land around the Port River. Yarta means place or land, and Pulti means sleep or death. Ooh, that's kind of eerie. But that's cool. Yeah, so it's got a lot of information there about the Port River. And it says the land was filled with flax, rushes, reed-covered dunes, mangrove forest, marshes and swamps, and the area offered fish, crabs, oysters as food sources. Yeah. And that was named this in 2021 apparently. Yeah, right. 13 column. Yep, that's right. I think what we are called nanas officially is a constitutional monarchy, so we still have like elections and all that, very democratic. But yeah, we definitely don't have a dictatorship. I mean, some people might not like who's in government or whatever, but yeah, we have, that's right. So we've got yeah, a monarch like King Charles, but his actual like person who acts in Australia is called the Governor General, and the Governor, and the Governor General, which is the federal head of state, he's the one who does all the stuff to do with like dissolving Parliament and making sure it's all correct, and then the governors of each state and territory, or they've got what's called a chief administrator, I think, in the territories instead of a governor. Those people basically make sure that yeah, like the proper parliamentary democracy process is followed. We've got elections every 3 years for our federal government, and every 4 years, at least in my state. Other states have 3 years for their state governments, and yeah, it is an interesting thing. We are definitely changing as a country, and I think mostly for the better. But of course, all things have to be balanced in life. So yeah. Okay, all right. Well, everyone, it has been a awesome pleasure to show you some of this and to have a look around the history of this area of South Australia. And hope that you all keep well. And with that, that's the end of the stream. Thank you all for coming in, and take good care of yourselves. And there's a quick glimpse of me. It's cold. I'm cold. And yeah, gonna head off. All right, take care everyone. Thank you so much again, and bye for now.